Imagine plunging into the heart of a colossal fortress, hidden from the world's prying eyes, where the air thrums with the relentless roar of machines that never sleep. This isn't just a factory, it's a battlefield, where raw ingredients wage war against time, decay, and the unforgiving demand for perfection. Welcome to the secret world of Domino's pizza creation, a symphony of fire, steel, and unyielding precision that transforms humble harvests into the sizzling masterpieces delivered to your door. From the first thunderous mix to the final oven blaze, every second is a high-stakes gamble, where one wrong move could spoil an empire. Hold on tight, because we're about to rip open the veil and dive into the chaos that fuels your favorite craving. Deep in the sprawling supply chain centers, massive, 40,000 square foot behemoths like the one in East Granby, Connecticut, the assault begins before dawn. Trucks rumble in like armored convoys, hauling in the warriors of this epic, towering silos bloated with 70,000 pounds of high-protein flour, sourced from vast North American and European fields, each grain tested for gluten strength and absorption in on-site labs. The flour isn't just powder, it's the backbone, clocking in at 12 to 14% protein to forge that iconic chewy crust. Barcodes etch every batch's origin, traceable back to the exact wheat stalk swaying in the wind, ensuring no impurity sneaks through. As the silos hiss open, pressurized air blasts the flour through ceiling pipes, a white torrent cascading into giant metal mixing bowls that could swallow a car whole. The scale is staggering. 500-pound batches churn out every 5 minutes, day and night, 7 days a week, fueling 425 stores across New York and New England alone. One center spits out 126,000 dough balls in a single shift, enough to blanket a city in crust. But the real drama ignites with the mix. Water surges first, crystal clear and temperature controlled to the degree, because even a fraction off could doom the rise. Yeast follows, alive and bubbling, a microscopic army awakened from its slumber. Then comes the salt and sugar duo, poured from 6-liter vats, their crystals dissolving into the whirlpool to balance flavor and feed the yeast's frenzy. The bowl spins, blades pounding like hammers in a forge, kneading the mass into submission. Feel the vibration through the floor as the dough transforms from sticky sludge to elastic glory, warm and slightly tacky to the touch. Workers in crisp white suits, 150 strong, hover like sentinels, monitoring every parameter, room temp, mixer speed, ingredient codes, logging it all for traceability. One slip, one bacterial invader, and an entire run crumbles. In advanced facilities like Milton Keynes in the UK, it's touch-free automation. Continuous mixers from Reading Bakery Systems pump out 8,000 pounds per hour, sifting through Schick USA systems, with flour from 60,000-pound silos and oil from 6,000-gallon tanks. No human hand dares interfere, preserving purity in a 64-degree chill. Now, the dough emerges, slick and alive, tipped onto conveyor belts that snake like steel rivers through the humming expanse. Machines squeeze and slice with surgical precision, riser VMAG dividers portioning into 4 sizes for personal pans to extra-large feasts, shaping ovals via belt molders and conical rounders. Each ball, weighed by Scanvate scales, plops into blue trays, 4 to 6 per stack, labeled with videojet printers etching expiration and origin. Suspense builds as they glide into ammonia-cooled spiral chillers, 1,200 trays per hour, dropping temps to halt over fermentation. Here, in the heart of the beast, the dough rests, not just cools, but matures for 24 hours in automated Nico's warehouses holding 45,000 trays. This pause is the secret alchemy. Flavors deepen, texture firms, elasticity peaks, turning raw mix into the stretchable canvas stores crave. Test samples are yanked from every batch, proofed in controlled chambers, their rise scrutinized with rheological tools like the Mixolab 2. Curves on screens must match perfect profiles, too flat, and its rejection, too wild, and alarms blare. In French and Dutch commissaries, daily tests track the dough's 5-day life cycle, from fresh ball to baked crust, ensuring golden color, crisp bite, and airy cells. Non-compliance? Frequency ramps up, suppliers grilled, adjustments fired like commands in a war room. As the dough slumbers, the assault shifts to the sauce line, where tomatoes arrive by railcar, truck, or ship, their red bounty unloaded into silos and tanks. This isn't mere paste, it's a calibrated elixir of acidity, sweetness, and tang, the soul-binding crust to toppings. Computers orchestrate the blend, percentages of premium varieties, heat-treated for sterility, mixed with water, oils, and spices in patented blenders that whip gently, minimizing air bubbles for that glossy spread. Salt dissolves in the liquid vortex, herbs infuse under UV-sterilized hoods, every surface gleaming to thwart spoilage. Micro-encapsulated olive oils hide within, releasing bursts only in your oven's heat, tricking senses into fresh-baked bliss. Batches churn relentlessly, piped into containers, quality checked for pH and viscosity. One off note, and it's purged, because in this pressure cooker, imperfection is the enemy. Cheese enters the fray next, millions of tons globally, but Domino's demands low-moisture mozzarella engineered for melt without grease, browning evenly under inferno temps. Massive 20-kilogram blocks feed into shredding behemoths, blades whirring to produce uniform strands dusted with anti-caking potato starch or cellulose, keeping them flowy for automated sprinkling. Blends might sneak in cheddar or provolone for hue, or vegan mimics from coconut oil and modified starches that stretch like the real deal. Hygiene reigns supreme, UV lights zap surfaces, digital thermometers probe every nook, because a single spore could taint thousands. Toppings follow, peppers and onions pre-sliced in dedicated veggie plants, meats like pepperoni and sausage crumbled and cooked, mushrooms destemmed, all portioned into bags for store ease. Enclosed applicators layer them precisely, pepperoni discs spaced for coverage, sausage kits for even scatter, random checks ensuring no clump or gap. The climax builds as assembly lines converge. Dough trays stack with protective reds via Numifa systems, washing 2,000 per hour in dual cycles, then load into refrigerated trucks, 28,000-pound hauls hitting the road in the dead of night. Drivers, flown in during storms like Stella that once halted production for 16 hours, navigate blizzards to deliver without fail. A noon order arrives by midnight, dough fresh, sauce sealed, toppings chilled. Resilience is etched in, generators hum backup, old facilities reopen if needed, zero interruptions the creed. Finally, the battlefield shifts to the stores, where the true transformation erupts. Dough balls, rested and ready, are slapped onto counters, stretched by skilled hands into perfect circles, thin for hand-tossed, thick for pans. The Spoodle, Domino's ingenious spoon-ladle hybrid, swirls sauce in seconds, even and efficient. Cheese cascades, toppings rain down, pepperoni, sausage, veggies, in custom combos from 34 million possibilities. Into the oven it slides, on mesh pizza screens that crisp evenly, heat blasting at 500 degrees, steam hissing, cheese bubbling to golden peaks. The air thickens with aroma, pressure mounting as timers tick, bake too long, and it's char, too short, sogginess strikes. Emerging victorious, the pizza boxes seal the conquest, drivers dashing into the night, beating the 40-minute clock. This is Domino's unseen empire, a hyper-efficient juggernaut where science meets speed, human ingenuity tames chaos, and every pie is a triumph over entropy. From wheat field to your feast, it's a journey of unyielding demand, where fire forges flavor, steel shapes destiny, and precision delivers perfection. You've glimpsed the hidden roar, now, crave the bite that echoes it all.